Yes, you did.
You know why I remember that? Because I
Why?
would never do such a thing. I don't do things like that. And
Sir,
don't
I
get
have
smart. Listen,
I'm not
listen,
here to I'm not
listen,
here to argue with you
listen,
about that.
listen. I'm just telling you, get anywhere near as smart with me as you did last time. You and I are going to have a big problem. Do we understand one another? No,
Anything.
you're here to show disrespect for the judicial
No,
system.
I'm not.
And I stop. Don't interrupt me again, or else I'll make you come here.
I
So I'm
understand.
going to still treat you fairly, but you get smug with me again, you will have a big problem. I don't care if they request it until Jesus is coming back to the world. I told you August 31.
This stubborn idiot is back in Judge MCN's courtroom because he turned his entire yard into a junkyard and still refuses to clean it up. He walks in with this attitude, like he's the only one who understands the law. And you can literally see the judge losing patience every time he opens his mouth. Instead of fixing the problem, he argues every single tiny detail, like that's going to magically erase the violation. I swear some defendants would rather fight the whole justice system than pick up a piece of trash. Let me know in the comments. Is this defendant actually confused, or is he just being an idiot? Let's dive in.
Hello,
Your name?
Jackson Farrell.
Property to be cleaned up and in compliance with ordinance on August 31. I think you were were you not the guy that got smart with me last time?
No, sir, I was just trying to explain.
No, you were getting smart with me. Did you not tell me I came out and took pictures of your property even though you had no
Yes.
trespass signs?
Yes, you did.
You know why I remember that? Because
Why?
I would never do such a thing. I don't do things like that. And
Sir,
don't get smart. Listen,
I'm not
listen,
here to
listen,
argue with
listen.
you about that.
listen. I'm just telling you, get anywhere near as smart with me as you did last time. You and I are going to have a big problem. Do we understand one another?
Yes, we do, sir.
It's going to
I'm
be
not
a
here.
massive problem. Do you understand me?
Yes, I'm not here to argue about anything.
No, you're here to show disrespect for the judicial system.
No, I'm not.
And stop. Don't interrupt me again, or else I'll make you come here. I'm telling you, you're not going to play this little woe's me line. You got me?
Pardon? I couldn't hear you, sir.
I'm going to arraign you on this charge. You're charged with failure to clean the property and comply with all township ordinances by August the 31 of 25. That is what I ordered on July the 3rd. I also, in full disclosure, this was sent to probation in anticipation of Monday's show cause hearing. This was provided to me. So in fairness, I'm going to read it to you. Probation has this on top of the probation charge. I had Rob conduct an additional field inspection of the property. According to Rob, Mr. Farrell remains non-compliant. The only changes have been an unpermitted fence was installed, as was an unauthorized accessory structure in the backyard. The wood on the garage in the house is rotting and allowing animals to harbor in the eaves. I've attached photos should you need them for the hearing. Rob has attempted to contact Mr. Farrell to schedule a compliance inspection with no success. So all photos of the backyard have been taken from the neighbor's house. So I'm just telling you what the charge is. If you plead guilty or if you are found guilty, you could be incarcerated on this charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to bring in your own witnesses, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in your own witnesses, to testify or remain silent. If you remain silent, that silence will not be held against you. You have the right to testify, again, or remain silent. And if you remain silent, I won't hold it against you, and you'll have the right to bring in your own witnesses to cross-examine theirs and to have a full-blown hearing if you want. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to give you one now at public expense. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Would you like a lawyer?
I need one, yes.
I'm going to give you one right now. You're going to meet with the lawyer, and then you and I'm entering a not guilty plea for you, by the way. And then you and the lawyer are coming back in here today. Okay?
When?
Today. We're going to have the hearing today. Okay?
How am I supposed to talk to the attorney?
They're going to put you in a breakout room, and you'll have the opportunity to talk.
Okay. Well, who is this person, Rob?
He's from the building department, I think.
Okay, well, there have been no attempts to contact me
Okay,
phone.
listen. Your lawyer can bring all that up. Your lawyer can bring all that up for you. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. You're going to speak to the lawyer. I'm still going to be fair with you, even though I thought you were incredibly disrespectful, because because I still respect the system. Okay? I have respect for the system because my family's been in this profession for 98 years. So I'm going to still treat you fairly, but you get smug with me again, you will have a big problem. Court's in recess. Put him in a breakout room with the lawyer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do Jackson Farrell, 24B 82280.
Everyone hates me, Jackson Farrell.
Mr. Farrell, your name?
Jackson Farrell.
All right. So I want you to know that I lost my cool a little bit. He was very disrespectful in my view last time, but I'm going to treat him fairly. So you tell me what he's going to do on this.
Sure, and you probably know this already, but Mr. Gross is disabled, better than 20% disabled, just treatment through the VA. He's got a daughter living in this residence. He lives in Adrian. The daughter lives in this property in Brownstown. He's got 2 sons in the area. The plan would be for him and his 3 children to get everything in order by October 31st. We were hoping for a date in November that would be this.
He's just not listening. This has been going on. This case has been going on for a long time. This was a March of 24 ticket, and he didn't show up in 24. I wrote down June 11th, if not cleaned up, set up jury or bench trial. Did you read this from?
I did.
So I'm going to need him either to plead or we're going to have a hearing.
There's pictures taken from Friday. Nothing's happened over the weekend. The condition of the property is the same. So he would plead guilty to the violation.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Farrell?
No, I do not want to plead guilty.
Do you want to have a hearing?
No, I don't. I just require more time to finish cleaning
It's
it up.
got to be one or the other, sir. The day cross. Today is September 29th, and this has been going on for a long time. And I ordered you to have it done by August 31. You're 29 days late. Now we're going to do one of two things.
Listening to the township attorney describe this place, you can just already tell this wasn't some tiny misunderstanding. This guy basically turned his yard into a mini landfill. And the crazy part is how confidently he stands there acting like everybody else is a problem when the law is crystal clear about zoning and property upkeep. People forget that these rules exist, so your neighbors don't have to live next to a biohazard. What really gets me is how long this has been going on for. It's almost like he was training for the Olympics and ignoring court orders. And you could just see the judge already knows exactly what kind of defendant he's dealing with, even without the photos. When your own lawyer is silent because the evidence is that overwhelming, that is never a good sign. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this clown.
We're either going to have a hearing or you're going to plead guilty. It's up to you.
Sir, I haven't had sufficient time with my disability.
I'm not going to quarrel with you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm telling you, that's what I am saying as the judge.
I don't know what to do.
I can't advise you on that, sir.
Well,
on July 30, I ordered this, that you have it done by August 31. And I read your client, everything that was stated on this memo that was sent to the probation department. So, I mean, it's not like this thing just started, is what I'm trying to tell you nicely. As I recall it, they said that it's been going on for years, but I could stand corrected on that.
Sir, I have not lived at that address since 2000.
Sir, I'm telling you, we're going to do one of two things today. We're either going to have a hearing or you're going to plead guilty. It's that simple. I already ordered this. It's not subject to debate. I ordered it back in July for it to be done by August the 31st.
Sir, with my disabilities, I cannot perform to that time.
Sir, I'm telling you, I'm either going to take a guilty plea or we're going to have a hearing.
Well, we're going to have a hearing because I'm not pleading guilty to it.
Do it right now. We'll get to, you tell Beth I'm going to need her in here that he wants a hearing, please. Don't go anywhere. Just mute yourself. 24B 82280. All right, Mr. Farrell, your name?
Jackson Farrell.
Ms. Wilds, he wants a hearing. Your name?
Elizabeth Bosway, Your Honor.
James?
Arrogance.
If you feel you can adequately handle this, otherwise I'll put it over until Wednesday.
I feel that I could justify my violation, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. You don't have to raise your hand, Mr. Farrell. That's only if you're going to be testifying. Ms. Wilds, you solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings to be the whole true self you got.
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On the sole violation, the defendant failed to plead his property and comply with all township ordinances. by August 31, 2025. Defendant was sentenced July 30th of this year. I was ordered by Your Honor to comply with all township ordinances and to permit township officials to enter the property for compliance verification. He was also ordered for that property to be cleaned up and in compliance with all ordinances, with all township ordinances, by August 31, 2025. Mr. Farrell was given a copy of his order of probation. I also included a letter that I typed indicating the same information, that the property needed to be cleaned up by August 31, 2025 in compliance with all township ordinances. So he received it 3 different ways: verbally from you, in writing from myself, as well as in writing from the order of probation. I contacted Caitlin, who is the prosecutor of Brownstown. She indicated to me at the beginning of September that the property still had not been cleaned up. Then the show cause was issued. I was contacted by her again, as well as Mr. Harris, Rob Harris, who's the township building official, on Friday, September 25th, indicating that there had been no movement as far as the cleanup was concerned, other than additional ordinance violations or possible ordinance violations in which an outer building was erected, as well as a fence was installed, both of which were not done by permit or within township guidelines. I attached those pictures to the blueback for court. I think council has seen those as far as the condition of the home as it sits today. I did communicate also with Mr. Harris, the township building inspector, today. He indicated that as of today, nothing was done over the weekend. This email back and forth between him and I probably occurred an hour ago. And again, 0 progress on the cleanup of the yard.
Any questions over?
Have you been contacted at all by Mr. Farrell since August 31st?
Yes.
And did he ask for more time?
He indicated to me that he thought he had till the end of October. I did correct him, and I let him know that he would be in court to speak with the judge.
Does your client wish to testify?
You wish to testify, Mr. Farrell?
Pardon?
Do you wish to testify? If you do, I'm going to swear you to an oath.
Okay. Swear me in.
Is that what you want?
I believe so.
Okay. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
So help me God.
Okay. You can go ahead and ask some questions.
Mr. Farrell, were you, did you know that you had to comply with this order by August 31st?
I thought it was till October. I know prior counsel had requested more time due to my disabilities and only be able to, travel to Brownstown 2 days out of the week, and that was on the weekend. And there has been a great effort to clean the property up, and it is just a few things that are left that will be gotten out of there. I don't know what else they're complaining about. My daughter put up a greenhouse, if that's what they're talking about being an illegal structure.
Did you talk to Ms. Wiles in September about the property?
No, I don't believe I did.
Did you have a conversation when she told you that in September that this had to be done by August 31st?
No.
Did you listen to me when I said August 31st at the time of the sentence?
I thought that prior counsel had requested more time.
I don't care if they requested until Jesus is coming back to the world. I told you August 31.
This whole excuse routine is exactly why judges lose patience. The minute someone mixes attitude with the classic, I didn't know and I'm disabled claims, it stops becoming a legal argument and starts being a performance. And seriously, nobody wins a case by acting like the timeline was optional. Judge MCN has heard this script from hundreds of defendants, and he's clearly over it. What gets me is how people treat court orders like suggestions, and then they act shocked when the judge isn't sympathetic. I mean, every time this dude interrupts, he just keeps digging his hole deeper, and it's just wild that he thinks he's helping himself here. This is pretty much the courtroom version of a kid refusing to clean their room, but expecting praise for explaining why it's messy. It's honestly unbelievable how fast someone can talk themselves out of leniency just because they can't accept responsibility.
Oh, sir, I have so many disabilities and I'm physically unable to do all of this. I have to rely on 3 children to help, and we've been doing with due diligence everything we can to clear the property of any and all
This
problems.
looks like a junkyard.
No, it is
This
not a
looks
junk.
like a junkyard. I mean, you ought to
Well,
be
I don't know.
embarrassed for yourself.
I'm not privy to the pictures that you are, sir.
Well,
There's been no discovery sent to me so that I can see what they're talking about.
anything else?
No other questions.
Any questions of them?
I have no questions of them.
Any argument?
Judge, we renew our request for an adjournment. I've been informed by Mr. Farrell that he could have this all done by October 31st, and we can't do it immediately just because of the disability.
He's known about it since 24. Court finds him guilty as charged. He failed to comply with all township ordinances and the permit township officials. Failed to comply with all township ordinances and failed to have the property cleaned up and to comply with all ordinances by August 31, 25. Court finds him guilty as charged. Now, this has been going on since 2024.
Sir, I was not advised of anything. I did not
Mr.
receive-
Farrell? I just sent somebody else to jail that was older than you on one of these.
Sir,
I
it's
am not going to hesitate. I don't want to hear it. Now I have a report here from somebody else, says that from Brownstown, saying that an unauthorized accessory structure was put in the backyard and an unpermitted fence was installed at your property. Now your daughter lives there. The only thing I can tell you is maybe that you need to control her. So if she's okay with her dad going to jail, that's fine. I'm setting an in-person sentence date. You're going to have to show up here in person, and I'm going to promise you something. Give me a date in 2 weeks. Are you here? Can I get you here on a Wednesday, even by Zoom? Or Thursday, Lisa, when Brownstown's here.
Judge, I could do Thursday, October 23rd on Zoom, either early morning, like right at the beginning, or late morning.
He's got 2 weeks to have this property cleaned up or he's going to jail. So if I have to give him another lawyer, I will. If you can appear by Zoom, that's fine. I want Brownstown here on my docket day, and I'm going to need Mr. Haynes and the defendant in person. So you do the best. You can't do it on a Wednesday or Thursday, even by Zoom?
Well, you said him in person, me on Zoom?
Correct.
October 9th.
I'm going to give him 2 weeks to the 13th or something like that. Well,
The 9th is a Thursday. They're only here on Wednesdays. They're here for you on October 8th and October 22nd. And then we have a
Yeah, I
carryover
can't
day
do
on
either
Thursday,
of
the
those.
16th.
Are they not here the 16th?
Yeah, I just said that. They have a carryover day on the 16th.
October 16th is basically the judge giving him one last shot at being a functional adult. And honestly, he doesn't deserve that much time after the way he handled himself. This is the moment where all the talking stops and reality steps in. I mean, fix the problem or get ready for cuffs. It's that simple. Or just don't throw around ultimatums lightly, especially when the defendant has already pushed every boundary possible. I mean, this dude is pretty much walking on thin ice here, and you can tell everybody in that room knows it except him. If he doesn't clean that yard by the deadline, I guarantee the next hearing won't be this friendly.
October 16th at 11:30 a.m. You have to be in person, Mr. Farrell. You're going to go to jail if this property is not cleaned up to my satisfaction. You guys think you don't have rules applying to you? It's that simple. I wish you well. You're going to have to figure out a way to get here in person, and you're going to go to jail if that property isn't cleaned up. Do we understand one another?
Yes. What exactly are the issues that?
Everything. Everything. Your place is a junkyard. I can't believe if this place was 27 miles out in the country with not another house around, maybe, just maybe, nobody would care. This is in Dawnshire subdivision, right?
I don't know.
Where's Donnelly Street? It's on Sibley and close to Allen, right? It's east of Allen on Sibley, off of Sibley, south of Sibley.
Sibley and Racco.
I'm telling you, this property is going to be cleaned up. If it isn't, you're not going to like it at all, what is going to happen.
That's what I've been trying to do, sir, is clean it up.
You've had since 2024. Nothing's
I was not
been done.
aware
I'm
of
not
it.
going to argue with you. I'm just telling you, I'm forewarning you. I don't relish putting people in jail, especially on these. But I'm telling you right now, no neighbor should have to look at this junkyard. period. Not to mention the dangerous condition that the property is in, not to mention that your daughter apparently either doesn't care or thinks she's larger than life by putting in structures without permits. I'll see you here then. I'm not going to argue with you. You have to be in person. Best of luck.
What date and time?
I just told you that. I'm not going to have to repeat everything to you 3 times. You're coming here October 16 at 11:30. And the only reason that you've got 17 days from today's date is the lawyer isn't available. Otherwise, it would have been 14 days. It's 20 to 12, great weather. I'd get somebody out there by 12 o'clock today and get started, because that is not going to be cleaned up overnight. Good luck. Thank you.
Man, that hearing shows exactly how quickly somebody can turn a simple court order into a full-blown disaster just by being difficult. This dude isn't dangerous, but he's just the kind of guy who thinks rules don't apply to him. Judges literally have zero patience for that. You'd be shocked how many people end up in jail purely because they can't stop arguing long enough to fix the issue. And honestly, this case proves that attitude can be way more damaging than the actual violation. Yeah, I think the judge handled him way better than most judges would have with that attitude. It really makes you appreciate how much patience the courtroom requires, because I think I would have hit the jail button 5 minutes in. Let me know in the comments, guys. Did the judge have locked him up today, or was giving him an until October the right call here? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe as always and take.